CHICKEN. Use the code CHICKEN in the shop. CHICKEN. Use the code CHICKEN.
Guys, the Chicken's here. We are back today with another home gym video. In today's video, guys, we're back in the studio. We have our lawyer glasses on. And today we're going to be talking about Eleiko. If you don't know who Eleiko is, they're one of the largest, most well-known gym manufacturers in the world. They make some of the most premium products in terms of weightlifting equipment. They've been around forever. All their stuff is what they use in the Olympics and that kind of thing. So Eleiko is suing Kabuki Strength, which is Chris Duffin's company. If you don't know who Chris Duffin is, he's one of the biggest guys in the fitness industry right now. He's like an influencer, and he's got a couple gyms and a big company, and he sells weight plates and bars and strength equipment as well and things like that. So what's happening here is Eleiko is suing Kabuki over their open-ended trap bar. So Eleiko is saying that they had the patents in place to make the trap bar with a counterbalance and to make the design of it open. Because typically, a trap bar is like a hexagonal deadlift bar that's, you have to step into. So Eleiko made, I believe Eleiko made first the open deadlift bar is what they call it. And it's an open deadlift bar with counterbalance weights to make it balanced. And then Kabuki kind of came out with the same thing. So I want to show you guys some images here now. First off, I want to give a big shout out to Mr. Brandon Campbell, who was the first one I saw talking about this, and it kind of sparked some interest in the home gym community. So he's got a clip of the patents and stuff, which I'm going to blow up in a second. But here's basically what Brandon said. And make sure you guys are following him on Instagram if you haven't already. If you're into home gym stuff enough to follow me, you're probably already following him, but just he's great. So some interesting developments as Eleiko is filing a patent infringement against Kabuki on their trap bars. It reads that they've been sending cease and desist to them since 2019, which is pretty crazy. I was gonna say it's crazy this hasn't come out yet, but it's like this is stuff they obviously want to keep kind of behind the scenes. So it's just crazy it's been going on for this long. It will be interesting to see what, if anything, comes of this, considering there are several companies now selling the open design with built-in loadable feet. So the open deadlift bar, like he says, it's a very common equipment piece. Like a ton of gym companies make them now. So I'm not sure what happens if Eleiko actually wins this lawsuit. If they get I guess they'd get some sort of money from them, and then they'd not be able to sell. Companies would have to sell, either make it really different or not sell it at all anymore. And you'd only be able to get them through Eleiko, which would be interesting. But yeah, so that's Brandon's take on it, which is cool. Now let's show you guys. Here's the actual patent. So here's the United States patent number. You can look this up for yourself. It's number 1088. 1893. Now I'm going to blow this up enough to where you can see it. So here's exactly how it reads. Open barbell with stand. A barbell includes first and second bar ends being substantially straight and extending along first longitudinal axis. A central bar is connected to the bar ends in an angle and with a mid portion protruding a first distance from the first longitudinal axis. Are you still with me here? It's a little bit dry. We're almost done. First and second handles are connected to at least the central bar, protrudes an open area between the bar ends. First and second counterweights protruding a second distance from the first longitudinal I don't even know how to say it, axis substantially in an opposite direction relative to the central bar. The first and second counterweights and the second distance are selected as to blah 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 blah. We made this, and we're going to be suing Chris, is essentially what that says. So let's get that out of the way. So yeah, that's the patent. I don't know. I think you got to be like a patent lawyer to really understand this stuff and know who's going to have the advantage to what. So let's close that. And then we're going to show you guys Chris Duffin's response right here. So he actually responded again on Brandon Campbell's Instagram post. So he's just simply saying, my only statement is that Kabuki Strength did not copy anyone. We will see what the courts say. So in my opinion, since this has been I don't know. I think it's one of those things. It's so big. Like there's so many people making them now that it's going to be tough to claim that as their own. If it was just between Eleiko and Kabuki, and if they did it at the right time, maybe they would have a little bit more ability to win this. But I don't know. I think these kind of things come down to just who's willing to spend more money and time on it to defend whatever, you know, whatever point they think is correct. So, I don't know. That's all the info. That's all the info. You guys take from that what you will. I thought it was interesting enough to make a video on. It's funny. Our last couple of videos have been like drama stuff, but a lot of work going on in my home gym. We got the lights up. They're not finished yet. I think we're gonna add a lot more. Actually, I'm not super happy with how they went. So I've been really busy with that this week. But yeah, that is your video for today, guys. If you enjoy the content, I do appreciate if you leave a like on the video. Feel free to subscribe to the channel. We're one of the fastest growing new home gym channels on YouTube at the moment. I think that's not really based on anything. It just feels right to say. So yeah, leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel. We'll see you in the next one, guys. Chicken out. Back.